Hi, and welcome to Cleaning Conversations with JeniMaid, real talk with a pro cleaner. I'm Jennifer, owner of JeniMaid, a proprietary residential cleaning service right here in Portage County, Ohio. This show is where professional cleaning meets real life. Honest conversations about health, home environments, and eco-friendly practices, professional standards, and what it really takes to maintain a clean and healthy home the right way. Whether you're a homeowner who values your space, your health, and your time, or a professional cleaner looking to raise the bar in this industry, you're in the right place. So this is not about quick tips, gimmicks, or shortcuts. This is real talk from a working professional in the field and built on experience, systems, and standards. So grab a cup of coffee, take a breath, and let's get into today's conversation. Okay, today's conversation is leading the way. JeniMaid is the first residential cleaning service in Portage County, Ohio, to create a disinfection service division. Okay, everybody, hello, and welcome back to Cleaning Conversations, Real Talk with a Pro Cleaner. I'm your host, Jennifer Fitzwater, founder of JeniMaid LLC, a residential cleaning service proudly serving Portage County, Ohio. On this show, we talk about the real side of professional cleaning, the science, the systems, and the standards that truly protect the places where we live, work, and gather. Today's episode is a very important one for our company because today I'm sharing the story behind the launch of our new division with JeniMaid, Sanivra Environmental Solutions. Okay, with the creation of this division, JeniMaid has become the first residential cleaning service in Portage County to create a disinfection service division. The division focuses on environmental hygiene and professional disinfection programs using Breezy Blue disinfecting technology. The cleaning industry is definitely changing. For decades, residential cleaning services have focused primarily on surface cleaning, vacuuming floors, dusting furniture, cleaning bathrooms and kitchens. These services improve the cleanliness and comfort of the home. But over time, we've learned something important. A home can look clean without necessarily addressing the full environmental hygiene of the space. Okay? And we're talking bacteria, viruses, fungi, allergens, mold, and microscopic contaminants that remain present throughout the room environment. This realization has started a shift in the cleaning industry. The future of professional cleaning is not only about appearance, it is also about environmental hygiene. It seems like a buzzword that's taking off in America. Okay, especially after COVID. Why I created a disinfection service division? Well, when I started JeniMaid, my goal was always to raise the standard of residential cleaning and to get people to respect the profession and look at it through a skilled trade situation. Like we're on Angie's List and Home Pro and Home Advisor and that kind of thing. Not just basic cleaning, okay? But professional care for the home environment. And as I studied the future of hygiene standards, I noticed something. Okay, healthcare facilities like hospitals and medical clinics and that kind of thing, and specialized environments like that, were already using advanced disinfection technology to protect their indoor spaces. But those technologies were rarely being introduced into residential and small business environments. I began asking then an important question. Why shouldn't homes and community spaces benefit from the same level of environmental hygiene protection? Instead of waiting for the industry to evolve, JeniMaid chose to lead the way. That decision led to the creation of Sanivra Environmental Solutions, a division of JeniMaid LLC. Okay, what is Breezy Blue disinfecting technology? Well, Sanivra Environmental Solutions utilizes Breezy Blue disinfecting technology. Breezy Blue is a touchless environmental disinfection system. Instead of wiping one surface at a time, the system disperses a fine disinfecting mist throughout the entire room environment. known as whole room disinfection. This allows the disinfectant to reach furniture, high-touch surfaces, fabrics, walls, and surrounding airspace, and hard-to-reach surfaces like your air vents, high ceilings, that kind of thing, walls, floors. So this allows disinfection, or creates, full room coverage, helping reduce microbial contamination within the environment. The disinfectant used is a hydrogen peroxide-based it's actually an aerosolized hydrogen peroxide, okay? And it's a dry fog. It doesn't leave any residue whatsoever, so it's safe to use around electronics. It's around electronics, paperwork, but food has to be put away. Pets and children and people cannot be around during the process, though it's very quick. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes for the full treatment. Okay, per like a 25 square foot home could be done. As far as the deployment time is less than 15 minutes, but then you have a 10-minute dwell time for the aerosolized hydrogen peroxide to settle, and then after the 10-minute dwell time, you're free to come in to the space, re-enter the space. But anyways, it breaks down into water and oxygen, and it just hangs out in the air because it's very, very light. And that's why there's a 10-minute dwell time to disinfect every single surface, every single thing in the room. Why environmental hygiene matters. Now, environmental hygiene is a new buzzword, and I call it that because people are very unaware. I've talked to people in our community who do not even know what environmental hygiene is. We have personal hygiene, but environmental hygiene is the same, but for your whole space, okay? I have used this technology on a couple homes, and I have to say, I have never smelled, after the deployment and the dwell time, you re-enter that room and it's just like, it's a brand new everything. I mean, the air, there has never been a nice smelling air, a fresher air than I have ever. It's like a sterile environment is what it is. So you just sterilized your whole house, okay? Though you're going to reintroduce germs, but if you do it on a regular basis, that germ level will stay low. As far as COVID and RSV and MRSA and meningitis and different, unenveloped viruses. The halo spray that we use has from the Breezy Blue, with the Breezy Blue technology, kills all of that. It's basically a 6-log kill. It could go from 4 to 6 logs. Okay, so it's like if you had a 6-log kill, it'd be 99.9999% of all pathogens are gone. Okay, no one can, however, claim 100%. Nobody's been able to do 100% kill, but you're very close to that with this technology, which has been around since COVID. This has been around since COVID. They were using it in hospitals, and we at JeniMaid and a few other cleaning services in the country have got this obtained this technology for our businesses. There's only 3 of us. There's me in Ohio, a girl out in Oklahoma, and a couple of guys down in Albuquerque, New Mexico, who actually they were the first residential service down there, or in the United States, to use this technology, which is very good. And I was very fortunate, and I will mention her because she was like a coach to me in finding this. Because I never heard of it before. But anyways, Annie, her name's Annie at Lamplight, and she's in Branson, Missouri. And she got, we hooked up, and I was able to get her affiliate code and obtain the technology. Now, I am the affiliate for Portage County, Ohio. If you want to obtain this technology for your service, you can go through me. I have an affiliate code, and you can save considerably when you go to the Breezy Blue technology, because I'm allowed to sell, lease, and service under that affiliate code for my territory. So this is going to be latching on. When people find more out about this technology, they're going to want to add it to their service too. And JeniMaid's leading the way in Ohio. Okay, because there's no other residential cleaning service in Ohio that has this technology except for JeniMaid. Okay. Now, getting back to the subject, environmental hygiene is becoming an increasingly important topic in many environments. Homes with children, daycare centers, veterinary clinics, senior living facilities, offices and workplaces, community gathering spaces. These environments experience regular traffic, increasing the transfer of germs and contaminants. Professional disinfection programs can help reduce the microbial load within these spaces. And that's what I was saying. If you use this on a regular basis, you will keep the germs down, the allergens down. If you have allergy, asthmatics, immunocompromised people, it's great. It'll reset the whole environment, and that'll be good for those populations as well. And post-illness, outbreaks in your post-illness and outbreaks either in your home or your daycare, churches, really anywhere people gather. It's great for it. That is why Sanivra Environmental Solutions focuses on structured disinfection programs rather than occasional treatments, because you can't do this occasionally and expect it to work. Just like hospitals, they do everything nightly. That's why, I decided to lease and sell the equipment as well as servicing, because some people may, have to have it, like gyms, daycares, hospitals, things like that have to do it on a nightly basis after they're cleaning. Now, this complements cleaning. It does not replace cleaning. This is the final step. After you clean a room, you would deploy this technology and get it into your room and fog, and for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, depending on the size of the room. It's pre-programmed into a smart controller, and then you basically just go and treat the room, back the thing out, close the door, wait 10 minutes, and then you can open it up and it's brand new air. Anyways, the launch of Sanivra Environmental Solutions represents an important step forward for JeniMaid. With the creation of this division, JeniMaid has become the first residential cleaning service in Portage County, Ohio, let alone the state of Ohio, to create a disinfection service division. Our goal is simple: to introduce a higher level of environmental hygiene awareness within our community and the state, because like I said, other people hear about this, they're going to want it for their companies too. Because the places where we live, work, and gather deserve more than basic cleaning, they deserve professional care for the entire environment, keeping your family healthier and safer in their home environments and where we work, play, and gather. Okay? And in closing, the environmental hygiene movement has begun. And JeniMaid is leading the way, okay, for Ohio. More people are beginning to ask an important question: is my space simply clean, or is it truly hygienically protected? Okay, that's an important question you have to ask yourself. And how important is your health of your family? Okay, it'll cut down on doctor bills and everything else because you'll have this. Through JeniMaid and Sanivra Environmental Solutions, we're proud to help lead that conversation here in Portage County, Ohio, and the state of Ohio. If people are listening around the state of Ohio, this is very important. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Cleaning Conversations with JeniMaid, Real Talk with a Pro Cleaner. Until next time, I'm Jennifer with JeniMaid, quietly elevating everyday homes. And as usual, we are, well, as always, not usual, but as always, we are brought to, our episode of Cleaning Conversations is brought to you by JeniMaid, a proprietary premium residential cleaning service serving Portage County, Ohio residents exclusively. This show exists to educate, protect, and elevate how we think about our homes and the people we allow into them. And now with Sanivra Environmental Solutions, we can look at the germs that we allow into our homes. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next conversation. Please like, share, and hit that subscribe button to be notified when the next episode is available. If you live in Portage County, Ohio area and want to know more about JeniMaid or Sanivra Environmental Solutions services, go to JeniMaid, JeniMaid LLC.com for more information. You can fill out the request form for Sanivra services. You can also, if you want JeniMaid services, you can see if your home is a right fit for our service model by filling out the pre-screen questionnaire. JeniMaid and JeniMaid LLC and Cleaning Conversations with JeniMaid and Sanivra Environmental Solutions are proprietary brands, copyright 2026, all rights reserved. Have a good night.